So today I'm going to be teaching you how to crochet these cute little dishcloths. Now let's get started. Now for this tutorial you are going to need a basic understanding of how to crochet. So you're going to need to know how to double crochet, single crochet, slip knot, and chain. You're also going to need a 5mm crochet hook, yarn of your choice, but I'm going to be using the Bernat Handicrafter cotton because I find that this stuff is better for crocheting and knitting dishcloths and other stuff like that. You're also going to need a yarn needle, and you're going to need some scissors. Now for this project, there are two separate ways you can start it. So first I'll be showing you the way that I'm not going to be doing it. So you're going to start with a slip knot. You're going to insert your hook into the slip knot, and you're going to chain 2. Now you're going to do your double crochets into the first chain, and you'll go from there. I'm not going to do it this way just because of personal preference. It really doesn't make that big of a difference. So whichever way you want to do it, feel free. But I'm going to be doing it by using a magic loop, magic slip knot. I don't know what it's called, but I just like this way better. So if you're going to do it this way, chain 2. And you're going to proceed to double crochet 10. If you're doing it with the chain, you're just going to double crochet 10 into the first chain. And you're going to keep doing that until you have 10. So I'll come back when I have 10. Once you have 10 stitches, you're going to tighten up your loop. And you're going to slip stitch into the first double crochet that you crocheted. But you're going to skip over the chain 2, because in this project the chain 2 doesn't count as a stitch. So ignore the chain 2, go right into the first double crochet, and slip stitch. Next you're going to chain 2, and you're going to do a double crochet right back into that same stitch. Then you're going to do the exact same thing, so you have 2 double crochets in that one stitch. And you're going to do that for every stitch around. So 2 double crochets in each double crochet. And then you're going to meet me back here when you're done. Now you should have a total of 20 stitches. And also there's going to be a little space that looks like another stitch, but it's not. It's a fake stitch. So just ignore that. And again, you're still ignoring the chain 2, and you're going to slip stitch into the first double crochet. Like so. Next, you're going to chain 2, and then you're going to only do 1 double crochet into the stitch you just slip stitched in. But in the next stitch, you're going to double crochet 2. Like so. In the next stitch, you're going to do 1. And in the stitch after that, you're going to do 2. You're just going to keep going like that all the way around, and you're going to meet me back here when you're done. Now this row is going to be a little different. You should end off with 30 stitches, and again, skip over the fake stitch, skip over the chain 2, and go right into your first double crochet. Now, if you have a little bit of curling going on, that's not a big deal. It will be sorted out in the last row. So just ignore it, you'll be fine. Now you're going to chain 2. You're going to do 1 double crochet into that first stitch. Then you're going to double crochet 2 into the next stitch. And then in the stitch after that, you're going to crochet another 2. But in the stitch after that, you're only going to crochet 1. And then you're going to do a single crochet. So this is what's going to create that kind of flowery effect. So I'm going to show you that one more time. You're going to do 1 single crochet, do 1 double crochet, and then another double crochet in that same stitch. And then do another 2 double crochets in the next stitch. And then finishing off the sequence, you do 1 double crochet and then 1 single crochet. And now meet me back here when you make it to the end of the row. Okay, so you should have 42 stitches. And again, you're going to probably have a little bit of curling, but it's still going to be fine. So again, skip over the chain 2, go directly into the first double crochet, slip stitch, and chain 2. Now you're going to do 1 double crochet into that same stitch. Then you're going to do 1 more double crochet into the next stitch. And then the next stitch over, you're going to do 2 double crochets into that one stitch. And then again, in the next stitch, you're going to do 2 more double crochets. Now you see you have 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, and another 2 double crochets. Now to finish off the sequence, we're going to do 1 more double crochet, another double crochet, and then 1 single crochet. Now do that exact same sequence all the way around. Just keep repeating that, and then meet me back when you're done. Okay, so for round 6, you should have 54 stitches in total, and you should have 6 little petals, and you're supposed to end on a single crochet. So if that all looks good, then you are good to go for round 6. So you're going to start by slip stitching into that first double crochet, not the chain 2. Then once you've done that, you're going to chain 2. Then you're going to do a double crochet right back in where you came from. Then in the next stitch, we're going to do another double crochet. And in the next stitch over, we're going to do another double crochet. Now we're going to spice things up a bit. 2 double crochets in the next stitch. And then in the next stitch, we're going to do another 2 double crochets. So now you should have 3 stitches with 1 double crochet in them, and then 2 stitches with 2 double crochets in them each. So now we're going to do 1 double crochet, then we're going to do another double crochet in the next one over, 1 more double crochet, and then a single crochet. Now, come back for the next round because it's going to be a lot different than this one. The pattern stops. So, do that all the way around, then come back. Alright, so you should have a total of 66 stitches, and you should again end on a single crochet. Now this round, it's your last round. It should hopefully sort out any curling you have. And so you're just going to go into that first double crochet, you're going to slip stitch, and then you're going to chain 2. Then you're going to double crochet into that first double crochet right there. You're going to do another double crochet into the next one over. You're going to do a third double crochet into the next one over. And then you're going to do 2 double crochets into the one after that. You're going to do another 2 double crochet in the next one over. Then another 2 double crochets in the next one over. And finally, 2 more double crochets in the next one over. That should be 4 stitches, all with 2 double crochets in all of them. Then you're going to double crochet in the next one over. Another double crochet. 1 more double crochet. And finally, a single crochet. Now this will be your last round, but there is another little thing you need to add at the end. It's the little loop. So if you want to add that, stick around.
Okay.
Alright, so you are almost done. You should have a total of 78 stitches. So now all you need to do is slip stitch into that. And to make it the little loop, like on these other ones, I'll show you. Right here. It's really simple.
It is optional.
Now all you do is you're going to slip stitch 6 stitches.
I like it, so let me show you how to do it. So you're going to slip stitch 6 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
It should be right around the center of that little petal. And now you're going to chain 8. And now you're just going to slip stitch right back into that exact same stitch. And now I like to slip stitch for 1 more just to make it a little more secure, but you don't need to do that. And now all you need to do is cut the yarn and you're done.
You're going to cut your yarn.
Now I'm just going to weave in the ends and I will show you my end result. And that is all. You have just crocheted your very own dishcloth. You should be very proud of yourself. And that is all for today. Bye!